that for a little sneak preview of the new Puss in Boots movie out in theaters now. Joining us this morning to talk about the aspect of it and giving me a little demonstration of the fencing behind it is Ian Terry, owner of San Diego, tell me the name of your business, Swordschool, right?
San Diego Swordschool,
San Diego Swordschool. Where are you guys located, by the way?
We're in Mira Mesa.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yes.
So you brought some swords with us. You're going to walk me through a demonstration in a bit. But for starters, I want you to tell me about the movie. You already saw it, right?
Yep, I did.
Tell me about how fencing is incorporated in the movie.
Well, so I think this movie takes an interesting kind of angle for the fencing, because he doesn't have his sword for the beginning of the movie, and he uses a little stick.
Okay.
And so he's actually kind of almost like growing back up to getting his sword again.
Okay.
So fencing is almost incorporated in as a learning curve, which is great, because we're going to be doing a demo and you're a beginner here too.
I'm the beginner.
Yes.
Exactly.
But he has to kind of fight an embodiment of death and kind of make it so that he earns kind of his last life in the movie. So and learns that he already has everything he wants, and fencing will take him there. So it incorporates it very well.
I imagine the people who are coming to San Diego Swordschool are pretty stoked on the movie too, to see it incorporated. Tell me about your business and about just kind of how it came to be and where you are today.
Yeah, sure. So we teach what's called Historical European Martial Arts, or HEMA. So not sports fencing. We teach the arts that were learned by knights back in the day. So from like 1100 to 1600. I got into it by being a sports fencer when I was younger. And then kind of wanting to get more into the real historical stuff. And really, we teach, we teach this guy, we teach longsword, we teach poleaxe, spear.
Is that why it's called sword school versus like fencing?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Exactly. That makes
so
sense.
Technically, this was called fencing long before fencing existed.
Right.
But nowadays, if you say fencing, people think sports fencing.
That makes sense.
So, yes.
All right, I'm going to grab this, which alarms me because like I told you when I walked out here, I've never, first of all, it's a little heavy. I've never held one of these before. First off, tell me how to stand, how to be safe with this bad boy.
Absolutely.
Let's
so
kick it off.
you have a nail tip, so you can't hurt me anyway.
Great. That is preferred.
Yes. So just kind of take it in your hand. You want to put your finger over right in there.
Oh, okay.
So that you have a little bit more tip control and it won't feel quite as heavy. And then you want to turn your body so you're actually really facing out.
Okay.
The other way. So your right hand's forward.
Yep. And is it okay to hold? And I'm holding this in my right hand.
Yes.
Okay.
And then just kind of out. And you want to bring the edge towards mine so that we're meeting edge to edge. And then just a real quick, simple demonstration. Right? So one of the simplest moves is called a disengage. Right? So your instinct, if I start moving forward, is to push me.
Right, like that way? Oh, then do I go back this way?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can try that, right? So put your edge on and then just kind of start pushing it towards me. And then as I push, dip down. And there you go.
Point it back towards you. Okay. And then you would come back up the other way.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Right. And so that's how in movies and stuff you get this sort of like back and forth
like
winding.
Circular.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And Olympic fencers can do 8 of those in about a half a second.
Tell me about your sword versus my sword.
Yes. So this is a Bolognese side sword with finger rings and protection, right? But if you notice, when I hold it, my hand is open on all the sides.
Right.
Whereas yours, when you hold this one, your hand is protected.
Yeah.
Right? So this one is actually meant to be used with a buckler.
Okay.
This one is meant to be used by itself, just like Puss in Boots, actually, right?
Okay,
so
I see.
He has the ability to stick his hand way out because it's guarded.
Protected. Okay.
Yes.
Tell me again about where people can go for more information on San Diego Swordschool.
SDSwords.com.
What ages are the kids coming in, or adults?
We teach anywhere from 10 up.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
And then of course Puss in Boots, the movie, out in theaters now, right?
Yep.
You were saying that your daughter went inside, right?
Yes, we loved it.
It's so cool. It's such an exciting one, and we have some little figures here too from it. So in theaters now, go see it, and go check out San Diego Swordschool too. If you maybe see the movie and you get a little enticed by the swords and everything, you have a place to go, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you for being with us, Ian.
Thank you.
Hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
Hope you did too.
Thank you very much. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.